So here we are, the beautiful city of Medina, ready to go on a group ride to the high mountainous village of Figra. Alright, it's a nice pretty colour for a car, isn't it? Orange, very nice. Very nice. Like a sunburnt orange. You know what? I'm going to turn off recording now because although I'm hoping that I'll arrive at the location and there'll be so many people, I kind of suspect that I'll be the first one there. So, I think we're about to set off. Yeah, it's a little bit later than when I first left the home, but that's okay. Important thing is that everyone's here. And so with the sound of the horn, we are ready to go. Okay, good. Some movement. Okay, here I go. Oh, that's so nice to have the cool weather. There's a cool breeze coming through my, what do you call it? Sleeves. Very refreshing, very, very refreshing. I'm gonna go ahead, why not? Because we're a bit behind. Okay. Stand up for the bump and sit down. Okay, it's still hot. Like I said, it's wow. Okay, I'm looking at my thermometer. It's 112 degrees Fahrenheit, which I estimate is about 40 degrees centigrade, which is the temperature measurement which I'm most used to. But you know, at the night time now, as I'm going along, I'm feeling a lovely cool breeze coming through my arm sleeves, so that's all right. So it was about the same temperature in the day, but then the air coming through the sleeves was the same temperature as well, so it's hot. Now it's all right, not bad. So this is the Hijra Road, and Hijra Road runs all the way from Mecca to Riyadh, passing through Medina, and so that's the road we're on right now, to take us all the way to well, we're not going to stay our whole time on Hijra Road. We will go on Hijra Road until we get to the turning to Yanbu, which is a seaside town, a very nice seaside town indeed. And then we will head to the village of Figra, and the village of Figra is up in the mountains. And that's where the ride gets a little bit interesting. I mean, this part of the ride now, we are on a motorway. It's nice, we're together as a team, which is cool, but it isn't quite like when you're on the mountain roads. So we've gone about, I don't know, but I just saw a sign saying there's 50 kilometers left. So that's not bad, 50 kilometers. We're probably doing about 100 kilometers an hour, and with the curves, you're not going to get more than that really once we got onto the mountain road. Especially because there are donkeys on that road and you've got to be safe. Anyway, so I've become the night rider, eh? So this is a night ride moto vlog. I didn't realise it would be that when I started in the morning, but that's what it's became. So this is the start of the ascent of Figra. I think you'd most accurately translate the name of this type of geological feature as a causeway. So we are traversing the causeway of Figra. One thing I know about Figra is there's a lot of donkeys on the road. So that's my main concern when riding this road. Will I hit a donkey? Not too much of a concern when you're in a group, but I will be returning by myself because I've got work tomorrow and I need to return earlier than everyone else. I've been instructed to keep to the right hand side of the road as much as possible. I don't like doing that, especially like that location there where rocks have fallen down from the mountainside, and so rocks and gravel can get into the side of the roads, but it is the safest thing to do in case there are two cars overtaking around a corner, for example. There's always donkeys here, camels as well, this road in particular, this little stretch here before the curve. So, but it looks like we're going at a pretty sedentary pace, so we should be all right. And one of the things I've always loved about these group rides is everyone else has a Goldwing, which in theory my bike should corner a little bit better than a Goldwing, which means that if I'm following a leader and they're cornering, then I should be able to corner at least as fast as they can, so I'm at a safe speed. And as someone who hasn't been riding for years, that's really helpful to know what is the safe speed that you can go around these corners. I find it helpful to ride in these groups as a learning experience. So Figra is 70 kilometers away from Madinah, little mountain village, not much there to be honest, but nowadays in Madinah it's like 42 degrees Celsius in the midday, and it is colder in the evening, but not much cooler, 37 or so, let's say. In fact, in the morning it gets about 32, so after the night's over, 32. But should I go past him? Yeah, I think I should. With Figra in the morning, I think it's more like 18 degrees. We haven't got to the top yet, but I can see my thermometer here showing 92 degrees, which is, if I'm right, about 30 degrees centigrade, because it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's about 30 centigrade. It's quite nice. It doesn't feel it yet, to be honest. The air that's blowing over me feels quite warm. I'm not feeling a very comfortable cold gust of wind yet, which is what I've been looking forward to. So hopefully soon we'll reach that point in the mountains where it'll be cool wind, and that's what I've been looking forward to on this trip. Madinah Bikers is one of the oldest biker clubs in Medina. Has some well-known bikers of Medina with us. Here's Amin. He's telling us to hug the right-hand side of the road. So that is what we'll do. We're going to hug the right-hand side. I just don't like riding over this gravel and pebble. There's a cone there. And also on a bend, it's nice to take a better racing line, but it's okay, no problem. I'll hug the right. That's what I've been told to do. And that's how you stay safe. Just listen to that means they're acting as with the job of the sweeper. So how do you stay safe? You listen to the instructions of the leader. You listen to the instructions of the sweeper. Oh, there's the donkey. There's a donkey. Yes. Whew. Now, actually, we do have some radios to communicate to each other of such hazards. I do not have a radio because I realised that I wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. So I hope that these sort of hazards are being communicated to the team up and down. I can't hear them because I chose to not have a radio because I've got a closed helmet. I've not got one of these big gold wings like the other guys, so I'd have nowhere to put the radio. So yeah. Okay, good. There was a dead animal in the road there. Luckily it was a small dead animal, not a large one like a donkey, and that can happen. Donkeys do get hit. Let's have a moment of silence for our dead donkeys. There we go. Camels can also get hit, and there are camels on this road too. However, camels are quite expensive animals, and so I don't think you'll find on this road camels which are in the road at night time, because at night time camel owners are required to tie up their camels. Donkeys, however, I'm not sure. Are the donkeys on this road wild, or are they owned by someone? Now, if they're owned by someone, of course they'd have to tie them up, but I think they're wild, because I don't see people using donkeys for any like agricultural purposes here. If there were, then I'd say okay, people obviously own the donkeys, but nobody's using donkeys for a donkey and cart or to plough anything, so I don't know, I think they're just wild, to be honest. So that's why they'll just be anywhere. That was fun. Curves. I think we're getting more curvy now, right? More curvy. Oh yes. And the pace is quite reasonable and safe. Manageable pace. Whoa! Oh, that's our car. It's okay. So he's just going forward, making sure that everything's safe for us. Which is nice. That was fun. This car helps. Obviously the car's lighting up the way, seeing any hazards that might come up. Funny thing is, it feels like we're going downhill, but we're actually going uphill. Why does it feel like we're going downhill? Must be I'm in the wrong gear. I don't know what happened there. I accelerated and lost power. Almost at the end now. You can't see the end. I mean, in the daylight, you'd see up there how far you've got to go. into lower gear. That was a funny pull. I don't know why. Or maybe because we're going uphill. Almost at the end. This is the last corner into Figra. Figra! Here we are.